What was your first impression of the video?
I thought the video was very professional and very well filmed, and I enjoyed the song very well as well.
Okay.
I liked it straight away. Like the first thing when I listen to a music video is I noticed the beat, and the instrumental was very engaging.
Okay. How successful do you think the video was in representing a hip-hop video based on what you think a hip-hop video is?
Well, I thought this was more of a street video than a hip-hop video, but it still had the elements of hip-hop throughout.
So in terms of like the urban British invasion of music,
Yes.
you thought that it was similar to that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it captured it well, really. It had an element of aggression, which I relate to most hip-hop videos.
Okay. Can you identify 3 things that are typically expected in a hip-hop video based on what you think it is, and if we had it in our video?
Girls, nice-looking girls.
If you're thinking of costume, or if you're thinking of jewellery or mansion, did we have any of those sort of things that are typically expected of a video, or did we kind of challenge the conventions of it?
I believe he did challenge the conventions, as they didn't really have the stereotypical things like big houses and girls and swimming pools and money.
Okay.
Which gave a new aspect to the music videos as a whole.
Okay.
I think 3 things that are generally associated with a hip-hop video. Jewelry, groups of people, and loads of girls or cars. And yeah.
Okay, so as a hip-hop video, based on the artist himself, how convincing do you think he was, now that you just said that we didn't stick to the typical conventions? Do you still think that he can still be identified as a hip-hop artist?
Yes, I do, but more of a grime hip-hop artist, to be honest.
I think in a way you challenged it, but you didn't go completely against it, and you could still understand that it was a hip-hop video.
Okay. And what do you think about the quality of the video based on the mise-en-scene, costume, locations, editing, the plot? Did you understand the story?
I believe that the shots themselves were very good, and you had very good locations as well. The costume could have been better, but I was very impressed throughout. And some of the shots were quite dark, and you could work on the lighting, but overall the video on the whole was very good.
Okay, thank you. In creating a concept of rebellion, which is what our video was about, do you think that we were successful in achieving that?
Yeah, I think you were successful. Even the last clip, which I liked, where it said no entry and they're walking down the road, I think that captured it well.
Okay. As a hip-hop artist, who was Joe, how convincing do you think he was in representing a hip-hop artist today?
I think he was very convincing. His acting was good, and his facial expressions as well were very convincing. And again, he carried out the aggressive actions that I would associate with a hip-hop video.
What did you think about the quality of the video in terms of mise-en-scene, costume, location, editing, and really like the whole plot of the story?
I liked the plot. It was easy to understand, and I think the costumes were good. Everyone was dressed in black, which helped to set the atmosphere, set the tone. I liked the mise-en-scene, and I think your location shots were very good. And my favourite clip was when the artist Joe was looking in a reflection at himself, and I think that was very creative, and it added a twisted element to it, which I liked.
Thank you.